Now, Chloe, my first question is for you. What does it mean to you that you, chances are, have cleaned up the blood on the cage for both of these fighters?
I mean, I've cleaned up a lot of blood because I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't even remember I don't remember my first actual volunteering event, so it's just another day, pretty much, but another day in the office.
Gonna be closing the door behind these two warriors, Chris Mecate from the House of Muay Thai, Andrian Soto Perez from Aries BJJ. Diego Bispo?
Fitness experience.
Excuse me, Aries BJJ Fitness Experience. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Chris. Chris, you are a longtime veteran of the Spartacus cage. Never had an opportunity to challenge for a title. Now is your opportunity tomorrow night. What does it mean to step in there and fight for a title?
I'm pretty excited to go for it. I'm happy it's a 3 5-minute round fight. I think the longer the fight, the better it tends to go for me to really showcase what I'm about and how I fight. So I'm the most pumped for a 3 5-minute fight. That's what I'm looking forward to. Really getting it hot in there and seeing who's got that dog in him. So I'm pretty pumped for it. And then there's a bell on the line too, so that's cool.
And Soto Perez, you're no stranger to the 3 5-minute round fights. You've had them before. Came up a little bit short in your last bout for a title, came back and definitely made a name and an argument to challenge for the title again. Here you are. What does it mean to challenge for the title again against such a tough opponent in Chris Mecate?
Man, it's amazing. You know, that's the real thing. You know, the belt is cool, but you know, I have the opportunity to get an All-American on my record. You know, and he's a great fighter. It's exciting. You know, it's like it really take your savage up. You know, it's you got to come correct, and I'm excited for that. It's gonna be fireworks. I'm ready.
We're looking forward to this. This is going to be 3 5-minute rounds in the SFL cage. SFL 39. Now, Chris, how has your training changed? Obviously, you know, you train hard pretty much year-round being an All-American. Training out of, you know, ODU. Fighting basically in your backyard. How has your training changed, or has your training changed in preparation for this 3 5-minute rounds going tomorrow?
My training stays pretty consistent year-round. I mean, I wrestle with some of the best guys in the country in college. I go to certain gyms to get my boxing. I do jiu-jitsu with black belts. So, I mean, I train, I eat, I study like a professional. I do all my stuff very professional, and that's how I treat it. So, it's a year-round thing for me. But, I mean, obviously, I've done certain training things because he's a southpaw boxer, wrestler. So, it's my first time actually fighting someone that wrestled. So, I'm actually kind of pumped for that because everyone else always woos and laws about the wrestling, but he wrestled, so there's not going to be any of that talk. So I'm actually pumped to do that too, fight another wrestler. So my training's 24/7, 365. I never stop. It's every day.
Same question for you, El Salvaje. How has your training changed? Obviously, you had a dominant performance in your last outing in Spartacus. Going back up on the line, challenging for a title. Has that changed your training and in preparation for this fight?
I told you last time, that was my first training camp, you know, that I ever did was for Alistair. This is my second one. Obviously, it's a little different. They offered both of us this fight on 2 weeks' notice, so, you know, it's not like, obviously, I know he's a wrestler. I've been wrestling since I was in the 7th grade. You know, I'm a state champion. Just like he said, this isn't a All-American versus a jiu-jitsu guy or nothing. I'm a D1 wrestler myself, you know, so it's I'm just gonna go in there and fight him like I would fight anybody else. Like if I fight somebody in this bar right now, you know, it's because it's on 2 weeks and I've been through the camp. I'm ready. Hard camp, hard sparring, professional boxers, wrestlers, everything. Nothing's changed.
Yes. What are your predictions for the fight against Andrian Soto Perez?
Pressure, 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 and more pressure until either someone's pulling me off him or the bell goes off. I guarantee that. That's my prediction, 100%.
And the same for you. What are your predictions?
Hey, it's not a secret. Every time I go in there, I throw my hands viciously. You know, I'm a murderous puncher. I didn't get to really show that in my last fight because every time I was touching AJ, you know, he was flailing around like, you know, and falling and stuff. But like I said, I'm a vicious puncher, and you can bet any fight I'm in, I'm going to throw my hands and I'm going to look good doing it. So.
All right, we look forward to watching the fireworks explode tomorrow night. 2 fighters, 1 cage, 1 title. the SFL Lightweight Championship, Chris Mecate and Andrian El Salvaje Soto Perez.